Okay, next we once again in the second problem by using the relative velocity method we are going to see the 4-bar chain mechanism. In the previous problem we have seen the slider crank chain. In the next problem we are going to see the 4-bar chain mechanism. First I read the problem. PQRS is a 4-bar chain with link PS fixed. PQRS is a 4-bar chain with the link PS is fixed. The length of the links is given. PQ is 62.5, QR 175, RS 112.5, PS 200 mm. The crank PQ, the PQ is a crank, rotates at 110 radians per second clockwise. It is rotating clockwise. Draw the velocity and acceleration when angle QPS is 60 degree. The angle QPS is 60 degree is given. And Q and R lie on the same side, of PS. Find the angular velocity and angular acceleration of the links QR and RS. Okay, first you write the given values. The given values are PQ is 62.5 mm, you convert into meter, 0.0625 meter. Then QR 175 mm, 0.175 meter. Then RS 112.5 mm, 0.1125 meter. Then PS is given as 200 mm, you convert into meter, 0.2 meter. For drawing purpose we take it as a in centimeter scale. Directly 6.2 centimeter we can draw. You take a scale ratio for this and all. 17.5 centimeter, 11.2, 11.2 centimeter, then 20 centimeter. Remaining things are we are going to convert into a centimeter scale, take a scale ratio for space diagram. Next you draw the space diagram. We take a scale ratio of 1:10 for reducing scale. Next you have to, on the PQR, PQ is nothing but a crank is given. It is rotating in clockwise direction with an angular velocity of 10 radians per second is given. Therefore directly they are given the angular velocity of link PQ. It is 10 radians per second is directly given. Angular velocity of PQ is 10 radians per second is given. Directly we can find the velocity value. Velocity of PQ is omega PQ into distance PQ. We know the omega value is 10 and PQ value is in meters, 0.0625. That is 0.625 radians per second. Radians per second is given. Okay, first you draw our space diagram. First you draw a line. You divide the scale, this 200 mm directly we cannot, 20 centimeter we cannot draw. Therefore I am taking as a divided by 5. All the values are divided by 50. That is 62.5 centimeter in centimeter is divided by 1.25. 62.5 divided by 50 is 1.25. Therefore 200 divided by 50 is 4 centimeter. Therefore I am drawing a 4 centimeter. 1:50 I am taking. First I am drawing a fixed line for 4 centimeter. The space diagram just for a reference. Therefore we take our own scale ratio PS. Next you take the compass, measure PQ. PQ value is 62.5. PQ value is 62.5 divided by 50 is 1.25. Just I am marking 1.25. And also with an angle, sorry, before going to mark this Q point, first you mark with an angle. The angle is given, therefore you mark a 60 degree. with 1.25. With an angle of 60 degree. It is our Q point. Next you take the compass to find R point. Now you take the angle. Now QR is 175. 175 divided by 50. 3.5. You take 3.5 the drafter and draw an arc. And RS is 1112.5. 112.5 divided by 50 is 2.25. Now you measure 2.25 from the S point, you cut an arc. It is our R point. Now you joint R with S and Q with R. Our scale is 1:50. PQ RS. It is our rotating in crank rotating in clockwise direction at 10 radians per second. We have found the after drawing the space diagram, you have to go for a velocity diagram. First you mark the fixed point PS. From PS you have to mark the velocity line for a PQ. Therefore I am drawing a perpendicular line for PQ. I am drawing a perpendicular line for PQ. This is our velocity line. I am drawing a velocity line for 3.12. That is, we cannot directly draw 0.62 is really smaller. Therefore I am increasing scale, going for a increasing scale, that is 1 meter per second equal to 5 centimeter. You multiply the value 0.625 into 5. We get 3.125. I am drawing a line, perpendicular line PQ for a 3.125 and mark the Q point and mark the arrow mark from away from the fixed point. After finding the Q point, you have to form the QR. You have to draw a line, perpendicular line to QR. Therefore I am drawing a line, perpendicular line to QR. From Q point I am drawing a perpendicular line. We don't know the distance, just I am drawing a line. Similarly for RS link, I have to draw a perpendicular line from the fixed point S. Just I am drawing a perpendicular line, you don't know the distance. The two perpendicular lines which meet at a point is called as a R point. Now you mark the R point. You join R point with Q point and S point. It is our R. It is our required velocity triangle. You only mark the arrow mark away from the fixed point, and in this line you have to mark from Q to R. Therefore you mark the arrow mark in this way. Therefore we have to find the VQR distance and RS, velocity of RS, link RS. Therefore you measure the distance QR. The QR distance is 1.8. We have multiplied the value for this increasing scale. You are using increased scale, that is multiplying by 5. Therefore you have to take the value divided by 5. 1.8 divided by 5, it is 0.36 meter per second. Similarly for RS, velocity of link RS, you have to measure the distance RS. RS distance is 2 divided by 5. Since we have taken the increasing scale, we have to take the value divided by the value divided by 5. 2 by 5, it is 0.4 meter per second. This is our measurement from the velocity triangle, from the velocity diagram. Next, you have to go for a mark our acceleration diagram. For that, we have to find the radial component of acceleration. Radial component of, first you take the crank, PQ is our crank. The crank has only one component, only radial component. The radial component acceleration formula is V square, take it as a PQ. V square PQ divided by the distance PQ. Velocity value of PQ is 0.625 square divided by PQ. The PQ value is 0.062, actual distance 0.0625. It is our radial component of PQ. You calculate the value 0.625 square divided by 0.0625. It is 6.25 meter per second square. Similarly, you find the radial component of QR. Radial component of QR. Formula is V square QR, velocity square QR divided by QR. Velocity value is already, we have, by the velocity diagram, we have measured the value as 0.36 meter per second. Therefore, 0.36 square divided by QR. The actual distance of QR is in meters 0.175. Therefore, radial component of QR is 0.36 square divided by 0.175. It is 0.74 meter per second square. Similarly, find the radial component of RS. The formula is V square RS divided by RS. V square RS value, velocity square of RS is 0.4. If from the velocity triangle, 0.4 square divided by RS value is 0.1125. Therefore, the radial component of RS is 0.4 square divided by 0.1125. It is 1.42 meter per second square. These are the radial component values for the radial acceleration for all the linkages. Now we go for the velocity triangle. Now we go for the acceleration diagram. You keep a fixed point for P dash, S dash. For the link PS, you keep a fixed point here, P dash and S dash. Mark when the dashes, alphabet with the dash. Next you mark a line parallel to the line PQ. You mark a line, acceleration line parallel to PQ for the distance of 6.25. I am not taking any scale, directly I am marking 6.25. It is rotating in clockwise direction, therefore in downward direction I am marking a line for a distance of 6.25, the radial component of PQ, and mark the Q dash point. It is our Q dash. Next, the QR, for the link QR there will be two components, radial component and tangential component. We know the radial component distance QR, it's a parallel scale, it is a perpendicular scale. The QR distance is 0.74. Okay, from this point, Q point, I am marking 0.74 line. That is parallel line, radial line, 0.74. It is a parallel line to QR line and mark it as this point as X. It is a parallel line to QR line. It is called as, this line is called as radial component of QR for the distance of 0.74. Next, for tangential component, we have to draw a perpendicular line without changing the drafter. You have to draw a perpendicular line to QR. It is called as a tangential line. It is perpendicular line to QR. This line is called as tangential component of QR. We don't know the distance, just I am drawing a line. Next, coming to RS. Similarly, RS having two components, radial component and tangential component. From the fixed point, I am going to draw the radial component of RS for 1.42 centimeter. I am drawing a line parallel to the line RS for a distance of 1.42 centimeter. It acts as radial component of RS. Radial component of RS. Without changing drafter, I am going to draw a perpendicular line to RS. It is called as tangential component of. This line is called as tangential component of RS. Now these two tangential lines will meet at a point. This point is called as R dash. Now you join R dash to the fixed point. Now you join R dash to the fixed point and R dash Q dash. Okay, it is our required velocity triangle, acceleration triangle. Already we have joined PQ, now we are joining Q to R. Mark the arrow mark in outward direction. This component is acceleration of QR. And you join S dash to R dash. Away from the fixed point, you have to mark away from the fixed point, arrow mark. This component, this line is called as acceleration of RS. It is our required acceleration diagram. From this problem, we have to find the angular velocity and angular acceleration of the links QR and RS. Therefore, we have to find the angular acceleration of this link. Therefore, you have to measure the distance. Okay, that's why. We have to measure the distance X R dash and Y R dash for our tangential components. Therefore, by measurement. First you measure the tangential component of QR. By measurement, we need to measure the distance tangential component of QR is X R dash. You measure the distance X R dash. We have not taken any scale ratio, just you measure in centimeter scale and mark directly. That is, measure the distance, it is 4.4 meter per second square. And also measure the tangential component of RS, that is this distance Y R dash value. Measure distance Y R dash, it is 5.6, approximately 5.6 meter per second square. Now the result. We have to find the angular velocity of QR and RS. We know the formula to find angular velocity of QR is velocity divided by the distance. Velocity of QR divided by distance QR. Velocity of QR is 0.36 meter per second divided by distance QR is 0.175 in meters. 0.36 divided by 0.175. It is 2.05 radians per second. And we need the angular velocity of QR and RS. Angular velocity of RS, that is velocity of RS divided by distance RS. Velocity value we have already found, that is 0.4 divided by RS. RS is 0.1125. Actual distance 0.4 divided by 0.1125 is 3.56 radians per second. Next you have to find after finding angular velocity, you have to find angular acceleration of QR and RS. That is angular acceleration of QR. The formula to find angular acceleration is tangential component, the tangential component of QR divided by distance QR. The tangential component value we have already found, 4.4 meter per second square. The actual distance is 0.175 meter. Therefore 4.4 divided by 0.175, 25.14 radians per second square. It is angular acceleration of QR. Then angular acceleration of RS, tangential component of RS divided by actual distance RS. Tangential component of RS value is 5.6 divided by actual distance of RS is 0.1125 meter. Therefore 5.6 divided by 0.1125 is 49.77 radians per second square. Okay, this is our result. Angular velocity of QR, angular velocity of RS, angular acceleration of QR, angular acceleration of RS. This is our relative velocity method of PQRS 4-bar mechanism. First you draw the space diagram, then you draw the velocity triangle, then you draw the acceleration triangle, measure the values and write the results. Thank you.